it's Jona, and today I cannot wait to talk about Jump In! Welcome to DCOMmentary, a series where I look back at Disney Channel original movies and series and talk all about them, their history, fun facts, and my experiences with them. Today is the 15th anniversary, which I cannot believe, of Jump In. The DCOM Jump In, one of my very favorite DCOMs of all time. I have so much love for this movie and I can't wait to talk about it. There's so much to talk about. I'm so excited. It premiered on January 12th, 2007, 15 years ago. That is so wild. Time is truly so strange. I remember watching the premiere. I was so excited because I was obsessed with Corbin Bleu and it did not disappoint. This movie is so good. It actually broke a record previously set by Cheetah Girls 2 as the highest rated DCOM premiere with 8.2 million viewers, including DVR playback. Unfortunately, kind of, High School Musical 2 beat it out by a lot. In August that year, High School Musical 2 got 17.24 million viewers. It definitely beat it. But Corbin was in both, so honestly, I'm happy for him. Jump In was filmed in June and July of 2006 in Toronto, as most DCOMs are. It was directed by Paul Hoen, who I've mentioned many times. He has done a ton of DCOMs and Disney stuff. Honestly, such great work on this movie. It's so good. I keep saying that, but it's so good. I apologize in advance for any of the names I mess up in this list that is coming. Everybody is so talented and truly brings so much to this movie. I appreciate their work, even if I mess up their names. I feel so bad every time I make these videos and mess up names. Jump In starred Corbin Bleu, Keke Palmer, David Rivers, Shanika Knowles, Levon Green, Kylie Russell, Patrick Johnson Jr., Rebecca Williams, Jaju Mendila, Michael Williams, Mazen El-Sadig, and Paula Brancati. Originally, this DCOM was called Double Dutch, and it was supposed to star Raven-Symoné, but at some point it got reworked and rewritten for Corbin Bleu. I'm guessing just following the success of him being in High School Musical, and after him being in Hannah Montana, he just had a lot of star potential, a lot of great marketability, and also he's just so perfect for this. I am sure that Raven would have done an incredible job, but I just can't imagine Jump In or Double Dutch being anything without Corbin Bleu. At some point, this movie was also called Jump. Just Jump. Jump. And then it was called Jump Start, which can be seen in some early trailers. I think Jump In is the best option. Jump Start's kind of cool, but it makes me think of like a broken car. Whenever I was little, I thought it was the absolute coolest thing ever that Corbin's real dad was playing his dad in this DCOM. David Rivers was sent the script when the role was offered to Corbin, and he expressed interest to his agent that he wanted to play the dad. He was already an actor, so you know, it's not like he was just like, hey, can I be the dad in this because I'm his dad? He was already an actor in the industry. You may be wondering why Corbin Bleu and David Rivers have different last names. It's to keep their careers separate, which I think is pretty respectable. Also, I'm pretty positive that Corbin Bleu is his stage name. I always like finding out who auditioned for different Disney projects and didn't end up getting them. China Anne McClain auditioned for a role. I'm guessing it would be Kylie Russell's role as Corbin's little sister, but she ended up turning it down to star in Tyler Perry's House of Pain, the TV series. When Keke Palmer found out that she was going to be playing Mary, she started doing Double Dutch again with her friends like they did when they were little, which is so fun. Keke is so fabulous in this movie. So good. I'm pretty sure she was like really young, but she comes off like very mature and very confident and grounded, and her and Corbin together are just so beyond words. They make this movie so incredible. In the movie, the Red Hot Chili Steppers is a very obvious parody of the Red Hot Chili Peppers, which I got even when I was a kid. Pretty proud of that. Jump In started being advertised in the High School Musical programs for the tour and during High School Musical airings on Disney Channel. It makes complete sense because if you're engaging with High School Musical, you probably want to see Corbin do other stuff because he's the best. I was truly obsessed with Corbin Bleu when I was little. He was like my idol. I had a solo album, then there was this movie, there was High School Musical, I had the Chad doll. Like, I loved Corbin so much. And so I can't even tell you how excited I was seeing the trailers for this movie. I remember that excitement. I couldn't wait. Corbin, being the talented man that he is, was determined to do all of his own stunts. He was able to perform some of the double dutch stunts like the donkey kick and some push-ups, but he did have a double named Marcus Tyler for the backflips and individual jumping. I'm not sure what individual jumping means, that's just what I read. Corbin started training for jump roping, for double dutch, for 3 weeks in LA, and then the cast started working on tricks and techniques together in Canada for about a month and a half. Troy Little was the choreographer, and he wanted to really incorporate dance and hip-hop styles into the double dutch, which was something that was super cool about this movie to me. I thought it was just incredible, the things that they were doing. I didn't really know much about double dutch at all. I think we tried it in gym class, but I was really bad at it. I couldn't even jump rope, where 2 people hold it, just one rope. I couldn't even do that. It would take me 20 minutes to just jump in. To even get into the rope, because I was so scared that it was gonna hit me. Anyway, so I really didn't know much about double dutch, so when I saw what they were doing in this movie, I was truly flabbergasted. There's a word. In the final contest in Jump In, an actual champion double dutch team from Brooklyn makes a cameo. They just happened to be in Toronto for a tournament at the time. That's super cool. Imagine just you're going to your double dutch tournament, you're a champion, and then they're like, hey, we're filming this DCOM with Corbin Bleu, do you want to be in it? I would have simply passed out. My absolute favorite fun fact that I think I've ever learned about anything ever is this. The final contest scene in Jump In featured 400 inflatable extras. This was to help fill out the space, for 5,000 people. There were real people sprinkled in, but these inflatable extras make me laugh. It's so funny, and they have mask faces that can be removed for different expressions, which honestly this just seems like so much more work than just having extras, because you have to go around and change their expressions and their wigs and their clothes. What is this? Honestly, it's funny, and it's my favorite fact of all time. Jump In was the last DCOM to use the 2002-2007 iconic DCOM intro. You know, the one where it's let's watch a Disney Channel movie, and all the kids are jumping. I thought that was so cool. I wanted to be in it. After the success of the original premiere of Jump In, there were special screenings. There was one with a dance-along to Push It to the Limit, which I did watch and did attempt to do. I think that summer, so the summer after this premiered, at my cheerleading camp, we did a dance to Push It to the Limit, and I took it so seriously. I was Corbin, I felt like he was gonna watch it, which he clearly was not, but I was I need to impress, this is very serious, I practiced so much. Anyway, there was also a screening with an online game attachment called Jab and Grab. I've never heard of that, had no clue what happened. What is that? If you participated, I'd love to hear about it. And a pop-up fact edition, which I watched and loved. The soundtrack, the Jump In soundtrack, is in rotation to this day for me. In my regular playlist, not in a Disney playlist or a Disney Channel playlist, just in my everyday regular music. There's 3 songs that I just will never grow tired of. Push It to the Limit, obviously. It's My Turn Now, the most hyped up song ever, and Jump to the Rhythm by Jordan Pruitt. This amazing soundtrack was released on January 9th, 2007. It debuted at number 5 on the Billboard 200 on January 27th with 49,000 copies sold, and rose to number 3 in the next week with 57,000 copies sold. As it should. In March of 2007, it was certified gold. As I've said 10,000 times in this video, Jump In is one of my favorite DCOMs of all time. It is so good. The overall theme of just not being afraid to try something different and to explore your other interests and break away from what's expected of you and find what makes you happy. It's just so powerful. It has a more serious tone for a DCOM, and it really works. It's still really fun. It has funny comedy moments. It has some fun little romance. It had everything, really. All in all, it just has like a lot of heart, and you can tell that the people working on it really cared about what they were making and about what it would mean to people. I feel like this movie probably means a ton to so many people, and I would love to hear if it inspired you in any way. And this is one that, like, if I had kids, or if I ever have kids, I would make them watch and they would love it. And I just think it's so important and impactful and powerful and inspiring, and it's just so great. Like, how do you even put words to how good it is? The style of it, the cinematography, like the choreography, the double dutch, it's all just so incredible. And there's so much to take away from it and so much to talk about, and I could really go on forever. Basically, now I just want to go watch Jump In, so I'm gonna go. My next episode is a DCOM, so keep that in mind when you make your guesses. There are emoji hints in the description. And I love you all. Stay beautiful, you people. Bye!